we have our new friend, the beautiful, the talented, the actress,
Yes.
Sunny.
Hello.
And you know what? We got joined by another guest who I'm excited to introduce.
I'm intrigued because he bought props.
I'm excited to introduce him because you talk about the prop, which I'm ready for him to explain. But when he explains it, I'm going to say this. I had the pleasure of interviewing him a couple of years ago. So we're Facebook friends. So I watch like what he has going on, what he's doing, and I gotta say, he lives up to the prop.
Okay.
I don't want to call it a prop.
What are we gonna call it?
It's a trophy.
A souvenir.
It's not a souvenir.
It's a trophy. It's a symbol.
A symbolization.
It's a representation of him.
Okay.
Not me, just my whole crew. My whole crew.
Oh, well, okay. Him. And his crew.
Well, I'm excited for the definition of it.
Okay, so now let me introduce Mr. O.
What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? I'm feeling good.
Good, because we need to be feeling good here on The Rundown.
Oh, yeah.
We're here from 11 a.m. I got to move. Hold on.
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it.
I can't see you.
It's all good.
Okay. 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Right here on IBNX Radio. Anybody who wants to join the conversation can call 678-688-4269. That's 678-688-IBNX. You can watch us on YouTube live. We are live. You can subscribe to the IBNX Radio Network YouTube. You can listen live by phone at 678-648-IBNX, 678-648-4269. Or if you are not already, you can listen on the website, IBNXradio.com/AtlantaNX. O, what's up?
What's up with you? You know you did my first interview, right?
I know.
My first in-person interview.
His first ever in-person interview.
Yeah, I did one on the phone a little bit before that, but in person, I did a rundown maybe a couple of years ago now. And she introduced me, man. I really appreciate that. I never forget that.
Bubbles too. I like that.
Yeah, she did.
So it was exciting. And I genuinely, I told you, I'm big on spirit and how I feel about a person and a vibe I get from them. And his spirit was when I was like, I got to follow this dude because he's going to be doing a lot. I really believe in what he's doing, his whole movement. So I'm excited for him to talk about that because that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was literally 2015.
Yeah.
And almost 2 years to the date, really, because it's been coming up in my Facebook memories.
Yeah.
Facebook won't let you forget.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, Facebook will remind you of friends that you don't hang with no more.
I love that too. I love that.
Relationships you aren't in anymore.
I love it.
So Facebook reminded me that was like 2 years to the date that we did the rundown. So 2 years ago, I had the pleasure of introducing this guy to our listeners. So tell us a little about yourself.
A little bit about me. Currently, I'm an independent artist that I rap. I just acquired my own radio show. It's called Turn the Music into Money. I did not know I can even be on radio, but somebody seen something in me that I did not see in myself. So it comes on every Saturday at 6:30. I have a crew of about 7 people, and we consist of a mime, a makeup artist, models, and other artists as well. So we're just kind of like a crew, and we actually did the G.O.Y. Awards last year, 2016, and we had some really great categories and winners from that. And this year, I think we're gonna hold up on it and make it bigger for next year. But it's just a little taste of what I have going on right now.
So he mentioned the G.O.Y.
Yeah.
So I was telling him before we got on air that I have been following his G.O.Y. movement. But I have been calling it the G.O.Y.
You ain't the only one. Because
you think about it, we have a tendency to do that. When we see an acronym, we just make it a word. Like, if you like the Department of Family and Children Services, we say DFACS.
Right.
Yeah, that's right.
We do that. So even though it's G.O.Y., I always just say G.O.Y. So when I've talked about him and his movement and what he has going on, and I know he has a crew of people, I'm like, oh yeah, that G.O.Y. crew, you see them in a lot of stuff, and people are like, oh, G.O.Y. I'm like, yeah, G.O.Y. They're like, oh, okay, and keep it moving, but it's not G.O.Y., it's G.O.Y. No G.O.Y.
That's right.
But please, Explain to our listeners, what does G.O.Y stand for?
G.O.Y stands for...
I said it again. I just said
it's all good.
My bad. What does G.O.Y stand for?
G.O.Y stands for Grinder of the Year. It's a representation for all the hard workers out here. We don't really have representation for the hard workers. So that's what we represent. We represent the community. And we try to get involved in a lot of community activities. You know, we're down with the Born Losers, the oldest African American bike club. Yeah, and we hooked up with them, and they do a lot in the community. We donate as well to them, and we just try to empower our youth and do that kind of stuff. But as far as the music, you know, we have a lot of music going, and we have the One Purpose Mind project. We actually got him into music now. Okay. So about educating people on different topics and different things because we're well educated in a lot of different businesses.
That's what's up. So I love the idea of the Grinder of the Year. To me, it seems like it's a goal for somebody to reach every year.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you know, at the end of the day, you can call yourself Grinder of the Year, but are you living up to
exactly.
it?
Right.
And
exactly.
I think it's kind of dope, the idea that, hey, we're a whole crew of people that are going to be in our whatever our individual industries are, we are going to try to be the Grinder of the Year.
Exactly.
And I think that's so dope.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not a one-time thing. It's an every year thing. Shout out to Miss Michelle Lovely who just came in. She's the model of G.O.Y.
Hi, Michelle.
I let her get on and say a little something. She got a little something
Look, now I got to move the trophy again.
Yeah.
We got one moving chairs.
Welcome, Michelle.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
We are fantastic. So I was explaining to him how I always called it G.O.Y. And he's like, it's not G.O.Y.
It's not G.O.Y.
Yeah, but it's a habit that we do.
Yeah.
We just do that. So tell me about yourself and what you do with G.O.Y.
I am a plus model in the industry of G.O.Y.
Yes.
I am representing for us thick women.
Okay.
And to let you all know, as far as the head model of the model division of G.O.Y., I'm mentoring models and just putting them out there as far as what they love to do.
Excellent.
That's what I represent.
Yes.
You know, I love to see people who want to mentor and give back while they're still doing their own thing. Like,
Yes.
not always focusing on yourself, but realizing you
Right.
have talents that you can share with other people. So I think that's super dope.
Right.
Very
Exactly, because I want to just let people know that it's not just about me, it's about the team. So that's what I love the most about G.O.Y., that we are a unit, and I just want to spread the love and to say we out here.
Well, you know what? It's funny. We had a conversation about teams.
Yeah.
And I was saying to Jazz that if you look at a lot of successful artists or people in the industry in general, they have a team.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you don't have a
Yes.
solid team that supports you, supports your grind, supports where you're trying to go, where you're all moving in tandem, working together, it's much harder to get where you're trying to
It's
go.
impossible.
right.
It's impossible.
That's right.
Let's be honest. It's a self facade where people like I'm self-made. Ain't nobody self-made.
No, exactly. It
Okay,
takes-
there's no one who is
Yes.
successful on top that is self-made.
Right.
Right. Anybody. You can come straight from the hood. You got a whole team behind you because there's no way you can be successful by yourself.
Exactly.
So I always respect teams, you
Yes.
know, and support teams, and that's why I was telling Double O, like I follow Double O on Facebook, Instagram, all of that, you know, watch his videos, everything. But at the end of the day, I also support the team because I
Yes.
love that team dynamic. And this is my first time meeting you, but I still will support and follow and post. Like we met some ladies the other day who
Yes.
are a team of cooks, sisters.
Yeah.
And I'm all for that. So I'm like, I'm going to post about you. I'm going to tweet on Instagram
Yes.
because I want everybody to hear about people doing positive things and doing group dynamics and knowing that we can work together.
And that's what we're doing. They're catering upstairs for us. There's food upstairs for us
Wow.
from Four Marie's caterers. So it was beautiful. When you meet people and you can attract to their spirit and that speaks to you alone, like you can do definitely big things with that.
And if you're interested, they are selling plates upstairs. They are
Yes.
so good.
Oh, yeah.
Just FYI, anybody coming through the rundown, they will be here all day. So Double O, tell me what else you all got going on right now.
She got Michelle Lovely got that calendar coming out. She don't want to talk about it.
Michelle,
She don't want to talk about it.
We ain't got that far yet.
Yeah, we have. We got that far. She got that calendar coming out, and I'm very excited to work on it because I don't know what I'm doing with it, but I know how to promote and market. So I'm definitely excited about that. We got to do some radio runs. We got to holler at some radio people and do that. We also have the Pull Me Up Tay Real video shoot. That's gonna be incredible.
You got some videos out, right?
Yeah, I got a bunch of them out now.
Yeah.
I just saw a couple new ones.
Which ones? Pick up the phone?
Pick up
With the mom in it? With the mom in it?
No, I didn't see that one. This one you was on a bridge.
I don't know. I didn't jump though.
Thank God.
No. I stayed up. But the mom, you got to see it. He's battling somebody in the video. We went out on Peachtree Street and just got crazy.
Wow.
And just took the whole crew and just started performing. Because we don't care. You know what I'm saying? We
Right.
really don't care. We enjoy ourselves. So the Pick Up the Phone joint I got the West Coast Party. That's for the ladies.
Okay.
That's straight. You know what I'm saying? A little more rough for the ladies. But what else I have? Yeah, Nightlife. That's a nice toe tapper. We have, what do I have?
G.O.Y. Gold.
G.O.Y. Gold. That's what I'll be performing today. The Music Galore Pandora, we got over 400,000 spins. Currently, like, road managing to a degree, Kilo Ali. So, we're just working some things out and just, doing some different things. I'm into managing. I'm into just promotion and all that kind of stuff. So
let me just tell you this. I've been telling Jazz.
All right, Mama Tosh.
See, I wasn't going there.
Where you was going?
I was going about Kilo.
Talk to me.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Okay.
Talk to me. That's the big homie now. That's the big homie. That's the big homie now. That's the big homie.
Kilo has been on my show.
Yes.
I know.
I
I
was
seen him.
telling Jazz.
Yeah.
I said I gotta get Kilo back at the new studio.
Yeah.
I was like, I gotta get him, and I'm like, I have his number, but it's been a while, so I didn't want to be like weird and like text out the blue. So I'm telling you, tell Kilo.
Okay.
I need him here.
He got a big show today, so
I know.
Yeah, he got a big show today,
And
so.
Forest Park Day.
He kind of. Yeah, I get him out here because he got a new single. It's called Flamboyant. He's out with Mr. Flamboyant. They got a new single. They're doing real heavy promotion right now.
Good.
So they all over the place with it, but we'll get him here.
Yeah, bring him through.
Yeah, we will.
So I love that. I didn't know you were working with him. Dope.
Yeah, and that just comes from grinding. I didn't know him from Adam and Eve a month and a half ago. So
wow.
I mean, I knew, of course, the legend, but I didn't know him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I just grinded my way into a situation, and
G.O.Y.
yeah, that's how you gotta do it. You just gotta network and work.
Right.
Right. Yeah, you never know who you'll meet, and like I said, just having the education on things. By me being on Pandora, that has pretty much opened up my fan base tremendously. 400,000 spins. I'm very proud of that.
Excuse me. Please tell about your Pandora.
Okay.
Look, you just were gonna brush over that like it was something small.
Well,
like me being on Pandora, that means I just created a Pandora. Like I made me a station.
Right.
But he got something different.
Right.
So that's why I'm like, can you explain that? Don't act like it's something small.
Okay. I actually have two different stations. I'm two different artists. I am Double-O, Doubleo, which is doing way better than my other station. Dubulloh. So I have about 20 something songs on the Doubleo. I only have 3 songs on the Dub. I'm working on that right now. That's why I need to get artists to do some more songs with me so we can get them on there.
Okay.
But I was able to just build a relationship with them, and they love me over there, and they spin it. And I want to help more independent artists get onto it because I've helped another guy get onto it.
Right.
And it's not easy. It's not easy. A lot of people get denied and they don't know how to do the process, but I definitely have mastered the process of it.
Good.
So I have about 30 songs on there now. And I'm currently working on getting my mind on there because he has a new single that's coming out. But it's just incredible. So I have like over 4,000 fans on there right now. About 4,500. But I'm just constantly building and growing and networking. Yeah, networking.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So, Double-O is about to bless us with a performance.
Pretty soon, yeah.
So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll be hearing a live performance in studio in the New Edition studio, as I call it.
I love it, too. I love it.
They have like 3 or 4 mics set up, so that's why I call it that. We'll be back with Double-O. You're listening to The Rundown on IBNXradio.com. All right, so that's going to be in the other studio.
Appreciate you, Prime. Can you tell me more about yourself, please?
so sorry.
Hi everyone, my name is Sunny Kelly Aiken, and I'm enjoying all this fabulous energy here. Just met Bulloh, and I'm excited about everything that we have going on. I'm looking forward to supporting you and stuff. Like, I love you coming here and sharing the information because that was something I didn't know about. I'm in a different facet of the entertainment industry.
And what do you do?
I act, and a few things coming out. You know, a lot of people follow me on my Facebook fan page, Sunny Kelly Aiken.
Sunny Kelly Aiken?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely going to get on there.
Yeah, and there's a film that I was in recently that'll come out in January. It'll be at the Sundance Festival. It's with G.O.Y from 12 Years a Slave, and that's called Come Sunday, and that's based off the life of Bishop Carlton Pearson.
Really?
So that's going to be a really, really tremendous film.
Have you ever heard of Chuck Brown?
Chuck Brown?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's my friend on here. Y'all definitely need to get together and do something.
Seriously?
Yeah, I need to get together and do something. Chuck, get with her.
Hey, Chuck. Look forward to meeting you.
I'm going to chop this video up, Chuck, and send it right to you, dog. I'm out of here. Peace.